Warning.
You are now tuned in to 7 Mile Radio. 7 Mile Radio.
Yeah. Hey, y'all know what time it is, man. Let's go in. Hey, this is Face the Music.
When you face the music. Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
We up in this thing one more again.
Hola, buddy.
Yes.
America, welcome to Face the Music.
He want all of y'all to say it at the same time with him.
We ain't never gonna get there.
We ain't gonna never get there.
We're never gonna get there.
Just right.
Never. I literally gave up on that shit like the Lions gave up on Stafford.
They switched it up though, because usually he say the shit, then he gets to that point. And this is a show with face the music, but they're the singers of the group anyway.
Yeah.
You know, let them sing. Let 'em sing.
Well, you know,
This little light in my eye.
and as a result of that,
Let
let
God shine down
asshole
on y'all
that's
vocals,
gonna screw it
on y'all
all
vocal
up.
cords.
See that there?
Let it shine.
America, welcome to Face the Music, the show where we take your favorite song lyrics,
Then what?
break them shits down,
Then what we do?
throw them back in your face,
And
make you face
Face the
the
music.
music. We got three amazing hosts here today. I am Willie So-So.
No,
and
you're not.
I'm not?
No.
You're right. I am William S. So-So. Esquire.
Why you have to say it?
It's almost like he couldn't even remember his own name. He had to think about it.
That old freaky deaky nigga back.
And to my right, we have.
It's your girl, Miss Happy. You already know I'm the angel. Whatever.
And filling in for the Young Niggas Incorporated is.
Yeah. It's your kid for your shit, man. You know what I'm saying? It's your kid for your shit. Fresh out the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
The troublesome one.
That motherfucker looked like he was about 100
Yeah, he
pennies.
did. He was holding it down for the big boys. 50 Cent came out a heavyweight,
Right.
boy. I thought he was gonna bring that whole stage.
motherfucker
That was
was-
$1.75.
Right,
So
that
it came
was-
down from the top of that
Woo,
ceiling.
woo, 50
For
get
real, for
money.
real.
I get money. You could tell when niggas started getting around in the midsection. Like that.
Motherfucker don't eat shit but steak
Man.
all day,
You hear
every
me?
day.
Nigga had a $50 head. Big ass head, boy, with that tight ass headband on. That bitch like a jock strap.
Hey, who the fuck told him? Who the fuck told him to put that goddamn T-shirt that he had on
The
from
white
2001?
Hey, my brother, that was the first thing my brother said. Where the fuck you find that beater from? They don't sell the G
same
unit
one.
beaters no
Had
more.
the
same one.
The G unit beater. It's
And
his
it-
beater, but they don't sell them no more.
Well, it looked like that motherfucker was beating his ass because, goddamn,
He was fighting for his life up there.
Hey, I got a jersey in my closet look like that right now. I'm gonna one day I'm gonna lose enough weight to put that bitch on.
Go put it on, man.
And
Hands
that
from
was
the ceiling.
hey,
Let's
look,
see
but
what
that
you-
was the day he
Right.
was like, today is
It's
the
the
fucking
day.
day. I'm putting that bitch on.
If it's
I don't know.
no time
That was
like
the
this.
strongest pole I ever seen in my life to hold his
everybody
big ass
thought-
upside
everybody
down.
thought that motherfucker was running out of breath because no, that goddamn beater was like,
That nigga 50 Cent look like diabetes.
for real.
Diabetes.
Mark was good with you,
Gonna
folks.
lose a
Same
limb.
old shit. Them told the man I'm supposed to be out fighting demons right now, but you know
I
I'm here with
saw
y'all.
that
You
shit.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What, you supposed to be fighting? What demons you
man.
gotta fight,
Yeah,
man?
Mark D.
That white boy?
The D is for Demon Slayer today. That's
Vampire
what I
Slayer
put
is
the
like
vampire-
Buffy.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a whole like ritualistic situation going on out of driving.
They trying to.
I saw that shit on your shit this morning.
You
like
mean
4
sort of
o'clock
like,
this
like
morning.
how they had the damn statue down there
Well,
on Grand River that one time?
They got a blackface.
No, it ain't like that, though.
It's not that big. It's not an actual
Yeah.
statue, but the dude has a man-made blackface
Yeah.
guy that he named Boris.
Boris, yeah, that
Right?
shit
Now,
was
if you
creepy
look-
as hell.
If you Google that name and look up, you know, I mean, there's a lot of history behind that
Yeah, I'm
name,
not
Boris.
finna blow my phone up like that.
Yeah, so you know, with that being said, you know, at 7:00, and last night that was 1:00 in the morning. I was there last night when he was setting it up and
Yeah,
whatnot.
I watched
and
it
then
at like
it was
4.
supposed to be the whole, I guess, meeting, whatever party, gathering, if you will, at 7:00 today. So I was happy seeing my
Hey, we
video
caught-
when I was informing everybody about the whole,
Yeah.
debacle that was going on. And, we had some
That's
people
a
that went
mess.
up there and sent me some video reporting, and they got it all lit up, blinking and shit right now.
Hey, this we're
Gang.
calling all shooters, calling all shooters. All you niggas that be out here
views
shooting
and
niggas for no
opinions, the
reason.
views and opinions that you
Yeah,
hear on
I'm
the
trying to incite a riot, boy.
No,
It's a
no,
crazy
no,
ass white boy around the
on
corner.
this side.
No.
We
No, no, no.
I'm just
in
saying,
America,
go
we
check
gon'
it out.
Oh no.
we
Oh
gon'
no, no.
Y'all
no.
niggas some hoes.
we just gonna breeze right on by. Yes, we
We gonna
is.
slide through that like Eddie
right
Kane.
on by.
And he was so cool about it, though. I was watching the video. He was like, yeah, this is, I set this up. He was building snowmans at other people's yards and shit. I wonder what they felt
Yeah.
like.
I mean,
they,
like
they never said
had
stop.
The horns, they had like,
Yeah.
And
Next
the
thing
house,
you
the
know-
house. Now that I come to find out, the house that had like 3-4 of them in front of the house, that
Yeah.
wasn't even his house.
I know, that's what I'm saying. He just let him
Like,
build
people
the
just-
shit in
yeah.
front of you.
And that's what I don't understand because, like, where I'm from, you on my lawn.
He
building
is
anything,
he's from where you
Bah,
from,
bah,
though.
bah.
This ain't no on the news shit. This is around the corner.
But
It's motherfucking around the corner.
Hey,
it's crazy.
and then the next thing you know, we're gonna see trouble on the first 48.
Cause I smacked the shit out that nigga.
Next thing you know, trouble's on the
That's
first
why I'm
48.
glad you're here with us. We don't need you out there.
Jump off the porch like
Moving right
Doughboy.
along.
Both feet on that.
So,
right with the
how
house shoes on.
was everybody's past 7 days? You know what? Damn that. Let's get to it. We're here in Detroit, and we had some people had a rooting interest in the Super Bowl.
Hell
What?
yeah.
How'd everybody
Hell yeah.
watch the Super Bowl? How'd it go for y'all?
You know what? I was so happy that the Detroit Rams
Shut
took the
your
Super
ass
Bowl.
up.
And I just want to say that I started that shit too. I put that shit up
your ass
one day, and I
up.
seen the whole city of Detroit dick sucking. After that, I ain't get no credit, no likes, no shares. Yeah, I swear to
That
God, I said it.
is
Then 19 statuses after my shit, everybody was
That
calling the
is
Detroit Rams.
the wackest
I see that nigga make a T-shirt and
shit
everything.
ever. That's the wackest
Oh man, I
shit
missed
ever.
that bag, bro.
And
I
I'm
should have made
telling
a
you
T-shirt.
like this: if any of my
That was whack.
peoples, if
What?
any of my
Detroit
peoples,
Rams.
Y'all some
Or-
old hating ass, old
no,
crusty motherfuckers.
any of my peoples
Two of
was
you
whack.
niggas, y'all niggas
out
some
here
usury. You
walking
ashy
around
old
with a
motherfucker.
goddamn Detroit Rams,
your shiny lip
unless
ass
you
up.
play for the pal team called the West
say it
7
next time you got
Rams.
lipstick on your
You
teeth.
walking
I ain't gonna tell your
around
ass
with
shit.
that shit, you're whack. That shit is whack.
Matt Stafford is that's our son.
No,
That's
no, it's not.
that's our oldest boy.
No, that's your ex bitch.
Just so
that
happened that, just so
trolled.
happened that Matt Stafford Field. Do you know where that is?
It's in Hamtramck, right?
No, it's not. It's right here on 7 Mile and Van Dyke.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Right here at Fix the Mute. 7 Mile Radio.
Good for him.
We gonna pull a
I'm
man
talking
up
about
there and
play
do our
with you.
first broadcast right
Matt
from
Stafford.
Matt Stafford Field.
Congratulations.
There go Barry Sanders.
But guess what?
Uh-huh.
You are the equivalent of the ex bitch. That's who you are.
Hell no.
So, go on, live your best life.
Calvin
got nothing
Johnson,
against
that
Do what you
bitch.
do.
Ooh. I ain't got nothing against you, Stafford. And
have-
I ain't watched the Super Bowl, so
I mean, all that was to me was a testament of how trash the Lions organization
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
we already
For
know
them,
that.
I mean, of course, right? We all know that, but I mean, they should feel like some assholes right now.
Yeah.
They don't.
I mean, of course they don't. The year
course
that this
they
man
don't.
leave, he goes straight to the Super Bowl.
Straight to the
Okay,
Super
but
Bowl.
hold on.
Whoa.
Yeah. That's all cool. But let's not act like he didn't go to a ready-made team. They were
Okay.
primed to do what they did.
Okay, but my thing is, how long did it take that team to develop? Okay.
Not long, actually.
My point
That- and it
exactly.
wasn't a
Stafford
ready-made
was here
team
for 12
either.
fucking years.
Yeah, and they had a
So
lot
he
of
had
pieces.
time.
So
They had a lot of pieces
had
they
pieces,
just
and
added
they
this
just-
year.
So
Like Odell wasn't there last year.
Odell wasn't there
You know what I'm
last year.
saying?
Von Miller wasn't there last year.
Yeah.
They sold out to win, and I ain't mad at them.
Did we have Matt Stafford, Megatron, and Sue at the same time?
No.
We did. Yes, we did.
We
Or
had Matt.
say-
Oh, you said Sue. I thought you were
Yeah.
talking about
And
Panay
Dominican Sue. No.
Yes.
No,
Yes, we
Dominic.
did.
That used to
Yes,
be my
we
boy.
did.
That's back when I
Yes,
used to
we
watch
did.
football.
Okay.
And they all underperformed when they had an opportunity to win. So
They ain't never had no opportunity to win.
they did. They
no.
in 2014
They
they
were
went to the
doing-
playoffs.
they were doing good for a
Man,
moment.
okay, so here's what we're going. This ain't
They
no
just
goddamn
could never.
sports.
They
Goddamn
just could never.
podcast.
They
Fuck,
was
fuck
like
the
they
Super
was
Bowl.
like
Let's get to
Luther
Valentine's
Vandross.
Day.
They was
Who
like
was fucking?
Okay,
Not I.
so about that.
Not I. How many did you?
No. I didn't do. I watched the Super Bowl on the 13th. On the 14th, I did nothing.
Damn.
And I'm glad you mentioned that, Trouble, because today is actually a holiday.
Side nigga, what's today? Side nigga day.
Side nigga day.
Side nigga day. You
Today
bitches owe up.
is your day.
Yeah, you bitches owe up.
Yeah.
Y'all delinquent.
Today is the day.
Hey, delinquent.
Delinquent.
The hubby or the wife got yesterday. Mm-hmm. Today's your day. Live it up, people.
Damn, it's a whack ass Tuesday though. Like,
Yeah, whatever.
what is there to do on a cold, snowy, frozen ass Tuesday?
Fuck.
Whoop-de-doo.
Have sex.
Fuck.
They probably got off
just
on the
did that
on the
last
Sunday
night. That's
though.
last
They got it
nasty
off.
night.
They got it
Did
off on the
last
Sunday.
night to the husband. Now they gonna.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
why.
that's nasty.
And,
That's
and
not
see,
good.
Well,
that-
see, here's
that's
the
what
upside.
keep me celibate.
Here's the
'cause that's
upside to
nasty.
that. Yeah, they was with the husband, but if the husband did what the husband was supposed to do, then there would be no need for side nigga day. So, yeah, they're
Do
in
you
need
really
now.
think people cheat because somebody is not doing what they're supposed to do?
Some people do.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people do, but you made it like it was.
That's the standard.
You're right.
That is one of the standards. 3 of them. Remember?
I understand, but that's not the main standard.
Well,
It's not a
I guess that would
problem.
depend on who you
That's
ask.
subjective. I mean, and I don't know
I
if
guess
that
that
really got
depends on
nothing to
who
do
you
with
ask.
the end goal or end point. Right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
I'm just saying.
It's different nowadays though. Like you know how like back in the day, like how the old people used to cheat. They take their side bitch, go sit at the park with them all day, and shit, and have a drink with them. Maybe squeeze
Who
off
the
some head. or
fuck
something.
did
that what
that?
You ain't
Is
see
that
that.
what-
Y'all see them old heads sitting up at Rouge Park.
Who in the
Y'all be like,
hell
how in
did-
the fuck they just sitting there for no fucking reason? I seen a nigga sitting at Rouge Park in a snowstorm. I swear to God, my son's like
With a woman?
in a little truck, like a little. They were just sitting there.
he
just
was
snowing
tricking.
on top
That was a
of-
hooker
Right,
he had.
right,
I'm just
right.
saying,
I
that's
was
what-
gonna say
that's
that
what
was
old
a-
heads
that's
do,
probably
though.
what
That was a
that
different kind of date, sir.
Man, them 50, 60-year-old niggas, that's what they
Yeah,
do.
that
No,
shit
the 40
costing.
40 ball
That
day.
was a straight up 40 ball all day. Nonetheless, man, once
I'm
again,
just done.
happy Valentine's Day to those whom it applied yesterday. Congratulations, Matt Stafford.
Yay.
And happy side nigga day.
Or side female. day.
Side chick day.
Side
Side
chick
piece day. Happy side piece day.
Yes, that's how you do that.
yeah.
Side piece day.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get down to what it is that we gonna do today, man.
Don't do that.
So, America, if y'all tuned in last week, we sort of got into a heated debate. We were initially talking about the definition of dating, but it actually, the conversation last week sort of kind of morphed into dating expectations. And the young folk, Charlie, Trouble, they had some real ill ideas about dating expectations, as in don't have none. You know,
You can't disappoint yourself if you don't.
You really-
don't expect. If you don't.
you
expect
really had
shit.
to,
I had to represent
You
for my
repping for
girl.
Charlie, huh?
Charlie, yeah.
Charlie. We understand you had another engagement today, baby.
Flush it down the toilet.
Holla at us. Get back to us when you can, mama. Hope you're good. But even after we went off air, the conversation continued between us. So much so that we coming at y'all this week with dating expectations part 2.
Toi.
You was close to saying twat.
Yeah, and that's not even the right number.
I know.
It's un, deux, trois.
Right.
Nigga, you at 3. So
Right, I'm at 3.
You fucked it up. You
She
twat.
almost said
You a twat. Fucking twat.
That's literally, that's all I heard.
Fucking asshole.
They're drunk, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse them.
Yeah, no, fuck that. Mark, you know that the word twat is funny as shit. That is a funny word. That is
You
a
just gonna
funny,
keep saying it, too.
funny- yes. I'm gonna work it into every single statement. I
Man.
can
We
possibly
always have to
make.
do, we did titties, we've done butt.
And today,
It's,
twat.
wow.
That is a funny word.
You can give a Mark a headache. Mark's like, why? Because why?
Anyway,
Twat is nasty.
that's hilarious.
It's like it sounds like a chick squat to pee and like the piss splash back up on her,
Swat.
and her vagina's not a twat. It's like the pee splash back up. Like you ever it splash back up and wet you.
So
You got a twat now.
America. Okay. All right. Look, now I'm serious.
Oh my gosh, what's wrong with y'all?
Okay, so America, we're talking about dating expectations, and more specifically, this new notion of 50-50. Mm-hmm. Somehow or another, this has grown legs and become a whole thing. Mm-hmm. It's become a whole twat. The word twat has happy and frazzled.
Yeah, it's triggering for me.
It's a trigger. Twat is a trigger. But not really sure where this notion came from or how it got to be such a big thing. But we're going to talk about it here today on Face the Music. And the song of the week that we chose is She Got Her Own by NeYo. The remix, in fact, featuring Jamie Foxx and Fabolous. That motherfucker can't spell. That ain't how you spell Fabolous. Never mind. Fabolous, Jamie Foxx, NeYo, She Got Her Own. The remix.
Just done.
And I think the way I'm gonna do it, I'm just gonna jump directly into the lyrics. Let me get my Jira specials on. Here we go.
Them grandpappy
Them bitches
3000.
belong on a DLC commercial.
Yes, sexy specs.
The grandpappy 3000.
So before I ask the first question, I'm gonna go with the I'm
Sharpshooter shades.
completely ignoring you motherfuckers. I'm gonna go with the
headshot a
first-
nigga with them bitches on.
Pew, pew. Mark, hit me with the sniper.
He can curve bullets with them bitches.
Yeah.
Bionic eyes.
Okay, so here's the verse 1, or at least what I want to pull from verse 1, and then I'm gonna get into the first question. I love her cause she got her own. She don't need mine. She said leave mine alone. There ain't nothing that's more sexy than a girl that wants but don't need me. Young, independent. Yes, she work hard, but you can't tell. That doesn't rhyme. But you can't tell from the way that she walk. She don't slow him down cause she ain't got time. Don't be complaining. Shorty gon' shine. Don't expect nothing from no guy. All right. So my first question is this.
What is it?
Please tell me,
What you want me to
do
say?
men and women, and I say this in quotes, do we need each other anymore?
Yeah.
I
say
think
yeah.
so, yeah.
You say,
Yeah.
but in this song, and you hear a lot of women saying it, I even hear a lot of dudes saying it.
Yeah.
I don't need no woman. I don't need no man. I'm good on my own.
That's weird.
Shit, tell it to the rest of the world. That's what that's
The
like a
world is weird.
catchphrase though.
Yeah.
And
We live in
I
a
know
weird
I'm not the
world.
only one that hears this shit, right?
I hear
I don't
it.
need no man. I take care of myself. I pay my own bills.
But even with paying your bills, so no companionship, no friendship.
See, but that's the
No,
thing.
no,
Everything
no.
is so
No
built
love.
and like. See, the
Nothing
thing is like
authentic.
finances outline every relationship at this point. Like even friendships, you know what I'm saying? I've seen people like, oh, you can't pay for me to get in the club, and then stop fucking with a friend. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always some financial built kind of underlying.
So that's
to
the ultimate
a lot of
condition
relationships.
nowadays.
Yeah, I mean, I grew up in one of them households. My mama was one of them mamas. You know, I'm the mama and the daddy. She used to tell me all the time, if a nigga can't do nothing for me, he ain't got no reason to be around. Well, how about you help raise us, man? You know what I'm saying? Hey, teach me to throw a football or something, nigga, because you ain't athletic with your little midget ass. You know what I'm saying? You know, shit like that. But like that has, you know, it's kind of, I think that ideology kind of has evolved from kids growing up in single parent households and like, you know, seeing their mama hold it down 100% of the time. That's the reason why that makes me look for that in a woman though. You know what I mean? You look as a man, you look for that in a woman. When you see your mama doing everything and not having a, you know what I mean, depend on this person, you respect that independence. And it's a trait that I put very high on the pedestal. And like you said, you don't necessarily need a chick that needs you. You prefer to have a chick that wants you. Don't nobody want no needy ass chick.
No
I
doubt.
feel like too, like, and after so long, and this is on both sides of the spectrum, on any way that you cut it, after so long of not having something, you don't know what you missing, right?
Yeah.
So it's like I can render myself to feeling like I don't need this thing because I don't know what I'm missing because I never had it. So when women say that, or when men say it, whoever, right? This is just a testament of them never having no one real in their life.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
Because if they did, they would know that they needed somebody. You know what I'm saying? They would know that they needed a partner or a companion or somebody. These are people who've never had real love.
They made lonely the norm.
Right.
They become accustomed to the
just be
mediocrity.
lonely and shit.
They become
That shit-
accustomed
but
to this
it-
shit. And now they brainwash themselves.
It's a
saying, I
mental
don't need
illness
nobody.
or something.
But the thing that's crazy to
I'm
me
still
is-
here. I
and-
still got
and-
everything that I would, you know what I'm saying? That you
Yeah,
don't know what you're missing.
I got peanut butter and jelly.
Oh God. Yeah, okay, you got everything from a material standpoint. You're comfortable financially. You got your home, your house, your car. You can travel. You can do everything. But you know what you ain't got?
Social
You
skills.
don't- Well, one. And what you don't have is companionship. You don't have it. And somehow or another, and maybe you're right with the whole, they've tricked themselves into thinking that they don't need it. But what winds up happening, and we're talking about dating expectations, you say no need to have any. Well, that's how you get to, well, come over, dick me down, and leave. And we're just gonna skip completely over the whole relationship.
Ain't
part
no
of-
expectations. You just wham bam, thank you,
And to
man.
me, that is nuts. So that is a fucked up way to live. And
Welcome
to the
honestly,
real
what
world.
you'll
They
wind
render-
up doing, but what you'll wind up doing at that point is, at some point in time, good Lord let you live, you're going to be 60. You're going to be 70. And guess what? Lonely creep up on your ass quick, smooth, fast, and in a motherfucking hurry. Who wants that?
And don't nobody want you.
That's how them niggas end up
So-
sitting at the park with them bitches. I told y'all.
Let's go to
Pulling
the
up park
comments
and
with your
sitting in the
crazy
car with them
self.
bitches and shit. I'm telling y'all that though. Oh, for real, for real. That's what it be. I'm telling you.
Let's go to the round breakdown. Okay, hold on, wait a minute. Let's see.
See, this is what y'all get for starting off
that's-
talking about the goddamn Super Bowl.
Right. That's facts. Finances F up relationships.
They do.
Demetrius Jackson said that. And Jackie Marshall says, so since COVID hit, nobody need nobody. Question mark. She said, so we all just jack off.
Wow. Okay.
He said,
Jackie.
no, but she's asking, but she asked, she
Jackie,
answered the
Jackie,
question.
Jackie.
Yeah, I did.
Jackie.
You know what I'm saying? It's like a sarcastic,
Yeah,
she
I get
being
it.
sarcastic. She's
And-
like, that's not true. So we do need people.
Yeah, no doubt. And
You know what I'm saying?
Jackie-
People out here getting COVID D and COVID coochie all day.
COVID.
Oh, for sure.
Coochie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And COVID D.
I mean, I don't know. I thought COVID went away. I don't even know a nigga that got COVID no more.
Oh, no. Well, this shit ain't...
No, it's
America
not.
That shit
officially,
quiet. That shit
unbeknownst to
quiet.
trouble, COVID is still
COVID
here.
gone,
Protect
cuz.
yourself.
COVID gone.
Protect yourself at all times.
Nigga, you talking to the same motherfuckers out here having unprotected sex with strangers.
Also,
and you
protect
want them
yourself
to protect
there.
themselves against COVID.
Protect yourself there.
These niggas is out
That's
here.
what we said. That's why I said call it
Protect
COVID D and COVID
yourself.
coochie. You know what I'm saying?
But,
They ain't protecting themselves.
No, I mean... Okay, so I understand that. That's a sort of kind of like an anomaly overall. Some unprecedented shit. None of us saw that coming.
I'm president. But never mind.
What?
I was going to go somewhere. Never mind. Go ahead.
She said she needed. I now know I had a husband, but now I don't trust anyone anymore. Trying to regain my life. I mean, shit, that's life.
That's real.
That shit hard.
Yeah,
Like, it's
divorce.
like a linebacker.
I mean, honestly,
So,
a divorce is hard to go through.
All right,
I've been through a divorce, so it is. It's
Yeah.
tough.
Jackie, and we could throw the number out. Jackie, call in. Because if the issue is,
let's get to the topic first. Though.
if the issue is, you don't trust, and that's the reason why you choosing to be on your own. Well, I mean, I guess I could get it, but that's a hard place to be at. That's a really, really hard place to be at. Let's do this. Let's go back into the lyrics, because there's something else, and you sort of kind of alluded to it, Trouble. I want to ask this next question. Here's the second verse. I love her because she got her own. She don't need mine, said leave mine alone. Ain't nothing more sexy than a woman that wants but don't need me. Love your face, nice thick thighs, but she got a drive that matches my drive. Sexy thing, she stay fly. All about paying them bills on time. She don't look at me like Captain Save 'em.
Go digging, no, she don't do that. She looks at me like inspiration.
Come on, boy.
Yeah, you better sing me.
So,
and everything she got, she works for it. You know,
wasn't going all of that far. Saying that she paid for it. Yeah.
Hey.
Only girl that I want, independent woman working for her throne. I love her because she got her own. Okay.
I love her 'cause she
So
got her
here's
own.
the next question
She
that I
got
want to
her
ask, and this sort of kind of alludes to the topic of the day, which is the 50-50 thing. The question is this: if you are, whether male or female, if you the one, sharing the bulk of the bills and you're the breadwinner, in fact, I hate that term, but you're the breadwinner, does that give you control in a relationship?
I mean, if I'm paying 100% of shit.
You paying 100%.
Yeah.
So what do you mean by control?
I mean, it means I pay the cost to be the boss.
What does that mean?
But what does that mean?
Y'all been hearing that shit y'all whole fucking life.
No,
I know I wasn't the only nigga
because
that had
it
that kind of opinion.
No, but
You know
it
what?
means something different to everybody, and because I can attest to.
So if I'm financially,
Footing the bill.
if I'm carrying the load. In today's date, right? I remember like back in the day, it used to be a thing. It was only a thing because it was like inequality. Men made more money than women. Rent wasn't fucking. I pay $1,300 a month right now. Rent wasn't $1,300 a month back then. So it made sense for like the woman to stay home and be the housewife and hold the children down, and the man go to work and pay all the bills. He made more money then. But now in today's day, where we have a lot more balance, and there's women that make more money than men. So
Right.
you mean to tell me if there's a woman in a situation or relationship, she makes more money than her actual guy, he should still be, just for ego's sake, just to drop his nuts and say I'm a man and pay all the fucking bills? I don't think so. I think 50-50%.
But should she control everything, or should it be like it should be some type of way that the house is ran, even though she makes
like
the
a
most
structure.
right, a
Yeah,
structure.
absolutely.
It shouldn't be like, oh, I pay all the bills.
So-
You know what I'm saying? You can't pay nothing, so
So
I'm
put
gonna
it-
control everything that you do.
I'm
And how you
gonna
do
ask.
it.
I'm
Like,
gonna ask
nah.
a question like this: if we're saying that finances, your financial stability gives you some type of bargaining chip in a relationship, your relationship is probably gonna be fucked at some point in time.
Welcome to 2022.
That's
I mean,
That's
that's
crazy.
sad.
And
That's
you know
it.
what? But the crazy
Every-
part about it is, y'all are both right, because look at the percentage of how many relationships stay together and don't.
Based
and
upon
the reason
finances.
why.
Finances,
Right? And the
yeah.
reason why. A lot of times
Yeah.
it's because
It brings
something
stress
got
to a relationship when shit bad. When you down, shit bad.
It's
When
funny.
you up, it's all good.
I'm gonna
Except
tell you.
for, are we trying to say now that in 2022 that relationships are more so business transactions
Absolutely.
versus actual relationships?
But
Absolutely.
the world, I believe, has conditioned and programmed us that way, because
Yeah.
everything has a cost. Like, you can't do
Yeah.
shit. You literally can't drink water. You can't wash your ass. You can't breathe. Once they can start selling bottled air, we're gonna have a problem.
Yeah.
Like, we can't do nothing
Right.
without
And they
paying
do.
for it. So
They do. I've seen that shit on 2 Chainz
that's
TV
what,
That's
that's
true.
what I'm saying. I mean,
That's
hint,
true.
hint, right?
Right.
So yeah, that's the thing. You know what I mean? So that's the reason why finances become a factor in every, a big factor. Because shit,
Yeah.
then if we talk about you already brought up the cost of living. The difference between the cost of living is now versus back then.
I dig that. And
Shit, today's trap house
Go ahead, Happy.
was yesterday's mansion.
Facts.
Right.
You see
Go
what I'm
ahead.
saying?
Right.
Because-
Right.
what was you about to say, Happy?
I'm gonna say what's weird. I've seen the most loving relationships in two people who are scratching their nickels together. I'd be like, okay, they really love each other.
And
But
you know
it
what?
depends
That's
on- it all depends on the individual. You know what I mean?
I'm not
Which is
saying
what I was
I'm not
actually
saying
about to
every
say.
broke
It depends on
relationship.
how much.
I'm just
Right,
saying.
because we all. I don't know if it was this show that I brought up the point. Is like how long you can deal with the shit that you don't like in the individual is how long the relationship lasts. So if they both broke, they can't really have too much expectation out of one another. They got to be humble
Lower
and accept the
expectation.
bullshit per se. But once one of them elevate and the other one ain't elevating, and the one that elevated can't deal with your lack of elevation, your lack of evolving for so long, then they gonna cut it off because
Sure.
yeah.
That in and of itself is probably another issue, mainly because that's not necessarily
that's not the case
centered
in point.
around like finances. You can elevate yourself and find yourself in a different position in life, with different mindset, so forth and so on, and then you'll wind up having that same exact problem as if you went from making
Yeah,
20,000
exactly.
to
It's your
making
mindset didn't
100,000.
change.
Yeah.
Right. But you also made the point that you have a choice to make your relationship about the 50-50 or the finance. You have a choice to make that the focal piece and the focal point of your relationship.
Right.
Knowing that if you do, there is probably a large percentage chance that is gonna fail because you're making your relationship about the wrong shit. Not that that's not something that you shouldn't factor
It's
into
always
it.
everything is a factor. So, like at the end of the day, balance is key. You have to have some sense of balance in your relationship. So, if the main thing we're focused on is sex, the stuff probably won't work because the fuel gonna run out. And if the main thing is money, if somebody lose their job, it ain't gonna work. Or if somebody get a promotion and I make $20,000 more than you, and now I'm looking at you like, well, what you bring to the table? I that irritates me. I can't stand this whole conversation. But yeah, as you know, it's gonna fail because now what you were focused on, it's not the way it was, and you expecting more out of this person. And
Let me ask you a logical question.
okay,
What better balance is there on the planet or in this universe than 50-50? I mean, if I have a scale and I have 100 pounds and I take 50 of the pounds and put it on this side and another 50 on the other side, what better balance could I? What better equation
what
could
the
I
problem
possibly?
with that is,
I have
I'm
an
about
answer
to
to
say,
that question, but
with
y'all go
50-50,
ahead.
I'm about to say my issue with the whole that 50-50 thing is like, how do you split? Is it that meticulous that you split everything down the middle?
It don't have to be necessarily
So
that,
when you go like
yeah.
on the date, like it's like we splitting the bill half.
Nah,
all
nah,
the bills.
nah, nah, nah.
So what exactly do with my 50-50 in my mind is just 50% of the ability to contribute,
Yeah.
but maybe not so much. Like I'm
Yeah.
still the man, and I'm gonna do what I
Absolutely.
do. So it's like that's just me saying that I don't want my wife just to be a lump on the log and just be sitting at the.
You gotta be
with
able to kick
be
in.
be my partner,
Well,
not just
Or
a
kick
dependent.
That's what a
in.
relationship
Be a
is,
partner,
though. It's
not
a
just a
partnership.
dependent.
Hold on,
It's a
surely.
partnership.
And guess what? With that said, in this partnership that you're talking about, with regards to 50-50, please tell me how you quantify the fact that she keeps you together, that you could get up and go and do whatever it is that you're going to do. How do you quantify the stuff that's not financial? Where does that fit in this 50-50
What do you mean?
situation? What I'm saying to you is, if you literally allow for the finances to be like Happy was saying, you allow for that to be
The
the
focal point.
governing body for your relationship. I don't give a shit how you split it. Guess what's going to happen? That shit's going to fail because you're not paying attention to the other factors in a
That's
relationship
what I'm
that
saying.
are equally as important.
We're not-
It's not just about when people say, what do you bring to the table? I know people hate it, but when people say it, the problem is the only thing that they're talking about is from a financial
Financial.
standpoint.
Yeah.
But you got to
But
think.
there's a whole lot more to making a relationship
that's a
go
fact.
or
That's a fact.
making it great.
That's a fact.
So when we get to talking about 50-50, my question is, well, how do you quantify the fact that she gets up an hour before you got to go to work and get your
Get the
clothes
kids
together,
done,
get the
right.
kids
Don't nobody do
together.
it. Hold on, don't nobody do that.
Who
shit.
don't do
But
it?
it does.
Come on,
Who don't do it?
excuse me.
Who don't do
Let me.
it? I grew up
I
doing
need you
this.
old motherfuckers to hop in the
I
time
grew up
machine
doing this.
and meet me in 2022. 'Cause
Right.
What the fuck are y'all
Well,
talking
then you
about?
need to
These
get-
little
yeah.
bitches nowadays don't even own iron boards. I ain't been to a bitch house with an iron board in a very long time.
Bro.
I'm being completely honest with
Listen.
you. These bitches ain't got cast iron skillets in this
telling
kitchen no
you
more.
Right now, it's
These
a
motherfuckers
thing.
has got DoorDash
I
apps.
guarantee you,
Oh,
it's
wow.
a thing.
Your women don't know how to cook?
It's Wingstop bags piled up in the garbage
Oh,
can.
wow.
I'm not sure.
We talking
who
2022
or
here.
Where the hell?
See,
Somebody
this is the
wanna,
thing.
call in.
Listen, y'all gotta learn how to live, learn, and adapt to what the fuck is going on now.
The fuck I don't.
Shit
I
not
know.
like it
First
used
off,
to be no more.
first
the fuck I
off,
don't.
my mother never had to adjust to what I had.
Your
to-
mama in 2022.
With all due
No, no,
respect,
no.
say that, 'cause
Respectfully.
that's what you wanna say. I knew it. You want to say? Go ahead.
Hold on.
It
But
don't-
you're not getting what I'm saying. So when I was 25, 30 years
Okay.
old, I can't expect my mom to even understand what we're going through at that age and then she would never just adjust to that because that's not
You
how
have
she used
to.
But she didn't have to. She
You
had a
have to,
husband.
but it's
and
not-
then
this-
even if
it's
she
not
didn't have a
optional now.
husband, she had other people. There was other men around her age or older
Okay.
that was like her, you know what I'm saying, had the same mindset.
But
So I don't have to adjust to no damn bullshit that you're
And
talking
I'm
about.
talking-
Right, you
Excuse
just gotta
me,
find.
America,
You
but
gotta
I'm just saying,
find.
like,
You gotta find an old ass fart.
No.
but
This
it's
on the
not
same
old.
page as
No,
you.
nobody old.
No, you don't.
You gotta
What
find
you
somebody
have
that's
to
aligned
no,
with your shit.
No, what you
No.
have to
That's not
find
what's
is
going on
somebody who was raised right by their mama. That's what you
How
gotta
many of these
find.
motherfuckers is raised right by their mama? I'm saying in 2022. Y'all talking in 1996.
No, but that's not true because I know
We
guys
talking
that's
2022.
like. So I'm
No.
44. I know guys that's 38 that has the same type of standards or were raised the right way.
How many of these kids are growing up in 2-parent households? I ain't had no dad. I mean,
I understand.
what
It's
example
a-
are we following?
It's
My
just-
mama holding it down.
I get it.
When I get with you,
Bruh.
you better be able to hold it down
Bruh,
too. Because
listen.
I can hold me down.
So you mean to tell me
got
you
it.
never
So-
met a woman who had a mom and dad in the household?
Yeah, something like that.
Damn.
something like
Boom,
that.
boom, boom, boom.
Right, that's right.
She knew him. Listen, she knew him.
I had something like a
They might
daddy.
have grew up in the same household.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn, nigga.
But listen, this is my thing. This is the issue with the women of nowadays.
Oh, gosh.
They want the financial stability of a relationship and still
they don't
want
want
the
the
freedom of
responsibility.
being single.
Yeah,
like
no,
it's
that's
all
weird.
fucked up nowadays. Like
weird.
this shit weird.
But then I know
now, mind
men
you, there
the
are a
same
lot
way.
of women that feel that way. True, there are, and they ass backwards. There are a lot of dudes who, as a result of that, sort of kind of like toast up, word
Oh,
put
Lord.
away, acquiesce
Uh-huh.
What you
Our
gonna
mama.
do to your
I'm
wife?
gonna try
to
to
that
spell it after the
bullshit.
show.
What you gonna do to it?
It's like a custom. I mean, like they're accustomed to it.
No. Because you had some women who.
What you gonna do to my list?
Shut up.
You know, acquiesced.
Right.
Some women who come with this, they want to be the Miss Independent of now, but they want the chivalry from back in the day.
Yeah.
And there are some dudes who are willing to acquiesce, meaning,
Adhere
okay,
to
let's
it,
adhere
right.
to it.
Yeah.
You want that? Okay, fine. I'm going to give you what you want.
Okay.
But in that same vein, when they do it, what winds up happening because they're relinquishing
The power.
control,
Yeah.
guess what winds up happening?
You fuck a bunch of bitches.
They wind up.
Yeah. I mean, that's
being
the way
bigger.
it should go.
That's
But that's just like Cardi B talking about something. I don't
That's the way it
cook.
should
I don't
go.
cook. I don't clean, but still I got that ring. Like
That was just a lyric. She ain't write that. She
no,
don't write her own
But
music
what I'm
anyway.
saying
And
is,
on
but
top of
there's
that-
women who think like that.
Yeah, because she
Yeah.
was reducing her relationship down to
To
one
sex.
thing.
Yeah.
Just like people
Yeah.
reducing their relationship down,
Down
to
to
I'm not saying.
finances.
Listen, I'm not
and
saying
it doesn't
finance.
work.
I'm not saying finances should be the focal point. I'm not saying it's
Right.
the earth that the relationship should revolve around. Obviously, it's a conversation that you're going to eventually have to have when the fucking bills come up. I mean, it ain't going to be like y'all both just, whoever grabbed the DTE bill first, got to pay it. Like, it's not going to be that. But eventually,
wheel.
eventually you're going to have that conversation.
If you move- well,
I'm just
sure.
saying, in a responsible relationship, there should not be a problem in creating, like you said, balance.
Yeah,
I think
a
that
structure.
50-50 creates balance. I'm a very independent guy. I'm one of them niggas that I don't really need no chick. I can cook for myself. I cook very good. I can clean up after myself. I appreciate my privacy. I like being by myself, to be completely honest. I don't need to be up under no chick every day. So I don't necessarily need that. But if you're going to be around me and we're going to partake in this relationship, then you have to be able to bring something to it to where I'm going to, not going to say tolerate, that's the wrong word, but for me to accept you into my space. Is platonic
the right word?
No. For me to accept you in my space, and for you to be a part of my world, you know, I'm not necessarily, and I'm not one of them like them gay niggas that's like, oh, what do you bring to the table? Like, I never had that conversation with nobody. I don't think people really had that in real life. Like, that's like a TV show conversation.
So people say that shit because it sounds.
I never had that
irritating.
conversation with nobody. I'm 31 years old. I ain't never had that. What exactly are you gonna do? Like,
so
you just figure it out.
What you gonna do, brother?
To that point,
the call-in line is open. I seen somebody try to call earlier. I was moving around the studio taking pictures. I didn't see you calling, so go ahead.
Sorry, guys.
One thing that I will say about what you're saying, and because like y'all don't like the what can you bring to the table comment. The one that irks me is I don't need no. That irks because yes the fuck you do.
Yeah.
Yes the fuck you do.
Yeah.
And if you don't believe that, wait till you get to be 50. Wait till you get to be 60. Wait till you get to be 70.
All right.
You're going to realize, goddamn, I was a dumbass talking about what I do and don't need back when I was younger, because you felt like you were invincible and you felt like you were this island that could exist on its own.
I feel like that's a defense mechanism because
Maybe.
people say that to me out of a bitter place. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I hear men
Being
say
hurt
that.
and shit,
They be
yeah.
like, if I got to pay all the bills, what I need a woman for. Well, then don't have a woman, boo, and keep paying your bills. Because we all grown. We all,
I mean, but that's a
everybody.
real
Some
question.
of those dudes, some of them, and again, flip side on the women, same thing. Some of those people
Right.
are speaking. Some
That's
of them
what
people
I'm
are speaking from a damaged place of being
That's what I'm
used.
saying.
Being used,
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying.
Misused.
That's
And
what I'm saying.
As a defense mechanism.
But that's
saying,
what I'm
You're not
saying.
going to fuck me over again. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then the true on the outside is abrasive, and people make you like, oh, well, I'm just a porcupine over there. I'm not even going to try to get close.
So
Right.
let's see what social media is talking about this second question, because y'all crazy. I'm
Oh
looking
my
at
God,
this shit.
it's so
Listen,
many.
I don't think that it should be a graduation
Demetrius.
for a woman, dog, to get a man and just all her bills
No doubt.
disappear.
Check this out though.
Like, what the
Niggas
fuck
be
part of
stuffed.
the life is that?
Hold on, listen. Niggas be stuffed in gas station, no mask, nothing, coughing it. Oh, you still
That was
talk,
the
oh,
COVID.
you was talking
That
about
was
the
the
COVID
COVID
thing. Okay. Shantanique Sanford. Hey, Shantanique, thanks for
Hey,
tuning in, babe.
Shantanique.
It's balance. It's some things I can do better than my husband and vice versa.
Of
but
course.
he leads us, but not control us. We
We communicate.
Yeah, I think that
hand claps
I think
for
that control.
Shantanique. Hand claps for Shantanique.
See how Sosa be trying
That's
to
how
control
that
the
shit
soundboard
is.
and shit.
He
He
wanna-
always trying to direct and
Yeah,
control
man.
some shit.
He wanna
Now
direct
listen,
traffic.
I think the control thing was misunderstood. When I said control, I was referring
that's
to
why we
like
was asking what
like for
you meant.
instance, if you know how like when you in a relationship where y'all both kicking out and your girl be like, what time you gonna be in today? You got to kind of be like, should I be in around 9, 9:10? When you in control of everything, I'm not hearing that from you. Like, can you try not to get in
But
so
see-
late? All right, shut the fuck up.
But see, I'm gonna tell you. So it's
sit your ass
But
on.
let me
Shut
tell
the
you,
fuck up.
I've been in 2 different relationships like that. So I had a guy who he wanted to pay everything, but
Yeah.
and he wanted to control everything I did. He didn't
That's
have
the
to.
thing.
He
Yeah.
didn't have to pay everything. Like I was working for the city at the time.
Yeah.
You didn't have. He didn't have to pay anything. He wanted to. Oh, you don't have to. A woman man got to pay nothing. But he wanted to control everything.
Yeah, see, I'm
You
not
know,
like that.
I was
Yeah.
married to a man. I had to really take charge of everything. I was a housewife, but
Yeah.
I took care of everything. I ran everything.
It's cool.
And he didn't try to control me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At all. So I think it depends on the mindset of somebody.
Yeah.
I think it's really insecure and immature of a man or a woman, because there's women out here like that too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, oh, I pay all the bills. You do what I say do. I'm
Yeah.
not a child. You're not
Yeah.
going to treat me like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, but you kind of put yourself in the position of a child when you just sitting at home and depending on your.
But that's what I'm
spouse
saying. I
for
don't.
everything.
But
Like,
but you
okay,
miss
wait,
you missed the whole point because he
wait,
depends
I don't
on
know.
me.
No.
Wait. When you talking about my spouse, he depending on
I'm
me
not
because
speaking to you.
Okay, I
I'm
was
not
about to
speaking
say.
to you.
I was about to say, hold on.
I understood what you were saying.
I was about to
said
say
you're
because he
not a
couldn't
child.
do
I
a
was
damn
speaking on that
thing
part. I'm just
without. All he had to do was go to work,
We
and
get it.
all the other business was taken
get
care of.
that
He couldn't
part.
do that.
I get that part. That's not what I'm saying.
But when you have, you're not necessarily putting yourself in the place. Uh-oh, here we go.
What's going on, caller? Who's this and where you calling from?
Hi, this is Jackie. I'm calling from the
Jackie.
Hey.
What's happening, mama?
Doing good. First of all, I'm going to speak on the fact of control.
Uh-huh.
What'd you say?
Because
Control.
Speaking on control.
Okay.
it's like, you know, it's a split situation. It's a compromise thing,
True.
you know, because like I said, I was with my husband for X amount of years,
Mm-hmm.
and when he retired, there was no I pay this and you pay that. You know, just like if a man have control, he say I want a woman in the street and a freak in the bed. So if the man is a stay-home daddy,
Mm-hmm.
I want you to come, when I come in the house,
Hey.
you know, women
be
can have
cooked,
control as well.
Okay.
Lay it out, daddy.
All right, Jackie. So,
Women can have control as well.
okay, well, with regards to control, Jackie, I'm gonna ask you this question, and this is the one thing that I've been trying to sort of kind of get across. And I don't know if I'm doing a good job of getting across on the show tonight. Fuck no. But fuck you. But answer me this. Okay, so yeah, you might have the male or the female that's, you know, the dominant, playing the dominant role from a financial standpoint. But like Happy was talking about, you might have that stay-at-home mother, that stay-at-home dad that's literally making sure that the house is a home, making sure that everything runs correctly. How do you do see where that's value when we're talking about what are we bringing to the table? I'm making your house a home. You don't have to worry about certain things. All you have to worry about is going to get
work
this money
and coming home.
so that you can provide for the family. Meanwhile, everything else that's going on with the family is being taken care of, and you don't have to worry about that. That's the compromise that you're talking about, right?
Exactly, and I truly get that because my husband retired from Chrysler, and I was working, and we have two girls, and when I came home, I don't care if it was 2:00 in the morning. I came home and made sure everything was okay. After I go out to make my money, and the house was good, the kids was sent to school. My girls never rode a bus. And
there you
like,
go.
They were so excited to ride a bus. So, you know, it's like, you know, and then when he retired, while he was working, my work picked up, and I said, no, you ain't got to pay for this trip. You ain't got to pay for that trip. I'm
That's
paying
right.
for it.
There you
Like,
go. Teamwork make the
from.
dream work, baby. That's how it
But,
go.
That's
but
right.
you know, and then it's like, you know, as a part of the joint thing, he never wanted my bank card. He never wanted my bank account number.
Yeah, that's a man
I
shit,
mean, I
but
like
that's a man shit. I ain't mad at
his
that.
debit card. I had his debit card number. So, you know, it's all about the communication.
Right.
I agree with you.
It's all about because, you know, it's a two-parent household. You know, I take notes when I watch our show.
Oh, shit.
household.
All
Love
right
it.
now. Thank
Hey,
you.
love it. Thank you, babe.
You know, two-parent household. And my oldest daughter graduated Murray Wright.
Murray Wright, what up, pilot?
You better
I'm sorry.
calm your ass
Oh, my
down.
bad. My bad.
You tried to blow the goddamn mic out.
Murray Wright was a brand new high school when she went
one
to
ticket
it.
to graduation. I was like, why?
Falling apart
What'd you-
right now.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
She was like, well, we only get one ticket to graduation. I'm like, well, she got two parents.
Wow.
You can't
Gotta
give
be
her
there.
one ticket.
Oh,
Yeah.
You
wow.
know,
No doubt.
so I get what y'all saying, but as far as these cats out here nowadays, I can't.
That's what we were speaking to. That's what we were speaking to, Johnny.
Hey, listen, Jackie, I'm gonna say it for you, and we gonna let you go. Thank you for the call, baby. But what you can't fuck with them. I know what
Period.
you was finna say.
Me
I
either,
know what you was
Jackie.
finna say.
Me
Y'all
either,
raised
Jackie.
these motherfuckers.
So
Y'all
you
raised
know they want to fuck them.
You motherfuckers is responsible for this shit.
I ain't got time for this shit.
Hey,
Niggas
baby,
trying to
baby,
slide out the way
hey,
of this
listen,
shit.
Jackie,
See you niggas ducking.
Jackie, I'm with you,
With your
mama.
arthritis in your knee.
Thank you for the call, baby.
The fuck when it
Appreciate
rains
it.
your back
I
hurt?
love you guys.
Love
Love you
back.
too,
Thank
Jackie.
You for
Thank
watching
you
the
for
show, mama.
calling in and watching the show. You're beautiful.
Love you, Jackie.
Let's go, pilots. That's right. Murray right in the house.
No, the fuck it's not. That shit's not in the house at all.
No.
That shit's quiet.
It's not in the house at all. It's no longer in the fucking house. That bitch been closed for like 30 years or some shit.
Your high school
So-
diploma is
You know
fading,
what? First
nigga.
off-
The ink is
first
invisible
off-
at this point.
Don't do
talk,
that.
Don't talk
Don't
about
do
my
that.
my high school's still open. Look,
Whatever.
yo,
Don't nobody care about your high
We
school.
getting down to the end of it.
Revelations High School.
Right.
We getting down to the end of it. I got
Bethlehem.
one last verse and one last question I want to ask. Third verse of this song, which by the way, America, if you've been paying attention, this week's song of the week is She Got Her Own, the remix, NeYo featuring Jamie Foxx and Fabolous. Fabo's third verse goes, "Don't make me laugh, boo, never did that bad to make you even have to. But even if you had to, let me just get to it.
That boo, boo,
Yeah. Hey, listen.
You sound like dude off of Fat
Listen,
Albert.
man, this is fucking
Muck
Fabolous
mouth.
talking.
Fell down the steps.
Just shut up and listen. I'm just saying.
Fine.
Fine. I'll just get to the point.
Get to the point.
Here's the lyric that really sort of kind of got to me. I need someone who rides for me.
You skipped the part.
I know. I'm just trying to get to it. We run out of time. I need someone who rides for me, not someone who rides for free. She said, boy, I don't just ride. She'll pull up right beside me. Now, I'm just going to cut it right there. Now, mind you, I actually liked it. I liked Fab verse on this, but it made me think of a question that is sort of kind of pertinent to what we're talking about. Why is there so much competition in relationships?
I don't even think he was speaking of competition.
No, I know he
That's
wasn't.
crazy.
I know he wasn't. I'm just saying that's what
That's crazy
that
to me.
particular passage made me
I'm
think
telling you,
of.
it's because of the upbringing.
That's crazy to me
It's
because
the upbringing.
I never understood. But you know what? It might be. I don't know if it's the upbringing
Y'all
or
not
not
coming
because,
from that era of
no,
mama
because,
saying, I don't need a nigga, I could do bad by
no,
myself.
but time out,
Y'all
time
not
out
coming from that.
because actually we are because that's where I feel like
Sorta kinda
our era is the one that it started. It.
Oh my God!
so.
Hello.
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
going on,
seriously.
caller? Who is this and where you calling from?
What up, dog?
What up,
What
dog?
up,
What up,
dog?
dude? Who this?
Hey, dude. This Meech. Demetrius
What's up,
Jackson.
Meech?
What's
Meech,
happening,
Meech,
Meech?
What's up?
What's good, brother?
So check it out. I mean, finances, that can be the death of a relationship.
Absolutely.
Y'all acting like y'all don't know that.
No, we know. We said that.
They trying to
Everybody-
sugarcoat it. They trying to
everybody said
sugarcoat
that.
it.
The old
We
folks.
said that.
Oh, he talking
we
to the
all,
old folks.
We all
Yeah,
said that
yeah.
though.
We said that though.
We all
That's
said
the
that.
Nah, y'all
beginning of
sugarcoat
what we
it.
said it.
We literally
But-
started by saying
Y'all
that.
niggas sugarcoat
But
it.
what else you got for us, Meech?
Shut up.
At the same time, a 50-50, what's wrong with that?
What's
I
wrong
mean,
with that?
a woman
Speak to him,
bringing
Meech.
a woman bringing her weight, a guy bringing his side of the table. What's wrong with a 50-50?
But it
That's-
depends
it's not-
on what your 50-50 is. It's all that
Y'all
I'm
trying
saying.
to complicate this
No,
shit.
it's not
It ain't that
complicated
deep.
because
50 equals 100.
You know
nigga.
what it
No,
is?
because sometimes
That's
the
fact.
scales be off balance, and
Hell no.
you don't know
Complicated.
when things are gonna change. So if it's just based off of if you bring 50-50 and you bring your 50 cent and I bring my 50 cent, if things come off balance, somebody get laid off, whatever the case may be, somebody
Well,
get
you
pregnant.
have just as much a probability of something happening he does. So it's
Surely.
just about having
Right.
each other.
But let me, Meech, Meech,
what I'm
hold on,
saying.
Meech, let me ask you this question, fam. How do you quantify? Let's say you bring
Stop
in.
using those words.
Shut up and listen.
Use regular words.
We gotta get.
Meech.
Did you bring the so scenario in here?
Listen,
Yeah,
Meech,
yeah.
I'm trying to
He used
y'all-
quantify 5
Meech,
times
Meech,
tonight.
Meech, this is just me and you talking.
Quantify
Eight
me fuck
syllable-
out.
eight
Meech, can you hear me?
syllable words.
Meech, this is just me
Yeah, I
and you
can hear
talking,
you.
folk. All right,
Yeah.
so make me understand something about this whole 50-50 concept.
50-50
Let's say, hold on,
equals
no,
100,
I know what it is, but I got a question for you. How do you quantify you bringing 100 pennies to the table? She ain't bringing nothing, but she's making sure that your house is a home. How do you quantify that?
You keep trying to add in that bullshit.
Nope, I'm not, because
that is the house to home thing. What if y'all stay in separate homes?
Let me talk to.
let's take this bitch all the way out the house.
Meech,
let's get her out
you
the
heard
crib.
the question.
So then
Let
there's
Meech
no
talk.
need for 50-50?
Meech, you heard the question. How do you quantify that, man? How do you quantify when she's bringing something to the table other than finances?
Bringing pennies to the table, and you paying a bulk of the relationship, then I mean it's got to be some kind of compromise.
You brought the house, and she keeping the house and making it a home. Is that 50-50?
Well, if you holding down.
Hey, your phone, you got it on speaker or Bluetooth or something? Because you keep going in and out.
You fading out, Meech.
Shit, I'm in Nova and shit. I don't know if I'm
that's cool.
connected.
That's cool, brother. We can hear you now. So I'm actually, we'll try one more time. So you brought the house, and she making the house a home. Is that 50-50?
Yeah, in that aspect.
Yeah.
That's a good question. Because if she holding down the household, you bring in the finances, then yeah, that definitely is a 50-50.
But that's what we said.
Okay, that's the point. And that's sort of kind of what today's show was about, man, because people are literally taking this 50-50 thing
and making it purely
too
financial.
literal. That's the point that we're making. They're literally taking out all of the other aspects of a relationship,
Right.
like making the house a home, like seeing to it that you good to go out into the world and be great. Shit like
Go be
that.
great,
It's
baby.
been a long time since neither one of you niggas been in a relationship is what I'm getting.
Go be great, baby.
Because what the fuck are y'all talking about? They don't do that shit, nigga. That's what I'm saying. They don't do it.
And that's
why you gotta come with 50%.
Except for that's the
bring the bag.
Because
Because that's all you got to offer. Then bring the bag in.
Meech, bro. By the way,
The
thank
bag
you
is
for
important.
calling in.
The bag
Meech,
is important. I
thank
can't
you
I
so
can't
much.
I can't cap
Calling
on
in.
that. The
We
bag
love
is
you. Thank you
important.
for your comments.
We up against the
Got
fam.
to.
We about to close and wrap
Bring all
up.
these damn kids in a relationship and want a nigga to pay all the bills and tend to another nigga
Here we
kids
are.
And
That's
deal with all
weird.
your- It's 2022.
Yeah, here we are once again at the end of the mother show, and I'm finna ask this dumbass question that I always ask every week. What have we learned?
I learned trouble has troubles.
Man,
Listen, I have never been in a relationship shorter than 5 years. I am great in relationships, regardless to
But
what
my
the fuck
whole
y'all
thing
may
is-
feel on this show. I'm with a chick right now. she gonna hear the shit. I'm sorry.
He's
I
very
slipped
sorry.
out. I'm passionate
He's very
right now.
Because you're
My
a lovely
my
lady.
last relationship was 10 years.
You're a lovely lady.
This one been like 5. I'm just saying, like, I got this shit figured out into a science. It works for me.
It works for
great.
you.
It works
Amen.
for you.
Listen.
Good.
Listen, 50%,
Yay.
50% does not mean I need you. It's like, hey, listen, in an instance where you can come to the table one day with 2%, I'm going to cover the other 98. If I come short one week, I only got 40.
I need to
and
be
you
in a
can get
relationship with
60.
you, Trouble, because I
I'm
got
just saying-
2%.
I'm just-
I got
obviously,
2%
they
right
all
now.
do.
Where
all do.
my wallet at?
First
Get
and
my
foremost, the
2%.
crazy part
That'd be
is
the thing.
we sort of
the
kind of been
problem.
saying exactly what
The
the fuck
same
he
thing.
just said.
But he don't want to admit that we all
All right, so
saying the
to
same
each
thing.
is, let's say
Youngins,
this in closing.
young niggas.
To
You know,
each
he
his
just want to
own.
argue with us.
No, because he over here
That's
talking
all.
about bitches earning clothes and sending you out in the world, and don't nobody do that. That's some mama shit. You talking about bitch gonna pull a baby wipe out and wipe your ass when you finish shit.
Once again,
Like, come on.
I'm not really sure, and I bet cash. Here's the crazy part. I bet cash that this motherfucker would lose. He missed the show.
Go ahead and quantify it.
Couldn't find his
Go ahead,
kids.
quantify it, nigga.
He couldn't find his
Quantify it.
Go ahead, tell the nigga to quantify it.
Quantify. There go your 5-syllable letter again.
Bet
Word.
cash.
kid.
Nigga, just say
What you want?
platonic and get it over with.
No, I'm gonna say quantify.
We gotta
make you spell it on
platonify
the air, nigga, since you want to use it so much.
What did you learn today, other
That
than
was
trying to
hella
tell
platonic.
us?
He quantifies shit.
I do.
Hey, your ass-
QUANIF.
Y'all is ignorant.
Fuck it
I did fuck it up. That was the Tito's. That was the Tito's.
F-O-B-O-L-O.
About to spell quantum leap.
up. That nigga
I
did
did.
a tune up.
I literally fucked that up. I did.
His spark plug.
And you know what? I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was saying here the whole. I was sitting here the whole
that
time.
check engine light came on. Like
I was sitting here, yo, Mark. The whole time I was sitting here saying to myself, "Don't do what you've been drinking. Don't do it."
He blew a head
went
gasket
on
trying
and
to
jumped
spell
off that damn ledge.
Q-U-A.
The last time he was able to spell that shit, women was sending niggas out into the clothes iron.
He tried to sneak that. He tried to sneak that shit in because too many of us was talking,
and it was still wrong.
No,
I did it.
No,
Hey, hit him. Yeah, there you go.
nah,
Whichever one.
Whatever. Here's what I learned today.
You ain't learning a damn thing.
I learned. Well, I learned that I should not try to spell quantify after several times. That's the one thing I learned. Thing number two that I learned is you young motherfuckers have literally decided that y'all want to be lonely at the end of the world.
It's a different world.
That's
man.
what y'all
Not
learned.
It's a different world.
Not me.
I
can't shake loose.
You are simply, and I think the reason is y'all entirely too self-absorbed with yourself to realize that being in a relationship is really teamwork and is more than just your finances. It's more than just
y'all
sex.
niggas is too self-absorbed to understand that this is a real life thing. Like, this is 2022, nigga.
Nonetheless,
it's 2022.
we have come to the
I'm gonna get a
end
t-shirt to say that
of
shit.
the show.
It's 2022, nigga, right across the front of that bitch.
And Mara,
It's time to say goodbye to all our Negro friends.
For real. Martin Luther King is gone.
Heidi ho, we got to go.
God bless and good night. I swear this is where
God
I
bless
would literally
America.
say something clever, but I got nothing for you.
Donald Trump was president.
These nuts.
It's 2022.
Yeah.
This has been Face
Hey,
Music.
y'all know what time it is, man. Let's go in. Hey, this is Face the Music where we take the music, break it down all around a different table. The music, act the fool, so happy Charlie Trouble. This how we do it.